Today we will talk about recommendation letter. It's our second pair, please.
A letter of recommendation. A letter of recommendation is the one which the writer assesses the qualities, characteristics, and the capabilities of the person that being recommended in terms of individual's ability to perform a particular task or function. In this type of letter, you are usually requested to express your own opinion on a certain matter and also provided expressions and suggestions by expected results.
Okay. Take some chalk and write down what you have just talked about.
In this type of letter, you can introduce a suggestion with to begin with.
Some chalk.
To begin or to start with. Then, firstly, secondly,
Then don't forget to write down about recommendation letter itself. What does it mean? Yes? Right.
firstly, secondly, then additionally, and finally.
And finally. Okay, thank you for your information. Then please.
Letters of recommendation is typically related to employment admissions to institutions of higher education or scholarship eligibility, for example, related to employment, such as a letter may also call it job reference or employment reference. It gives also information about your job, qualification, and experience. If, for example, you want to gain scholarship and letters of recommendation, recommendation letter is written by tutor who want to recommend this scholarship. Maybe. That's all.
That's all. Okay, thank you very much.
Letters are almost specifically requested to be written about someone and therefore addressed to a particular requester.
For example, if somebody wants to. Thank you. Okay, thank you for your participation. Take your places. So next group, second. Yeah, girls, are you ready? Who? Second and third page, whom I gave. Girls, please, you can go to the blackboard. Please.
Now we will talk about the
Keep silence.
letter and reference letter. Different letter of recommendation. A letter of recommendation is one that specifically determined employment position and academic program or award position. And these letters are sent directly to the requester and not seen by the students. And they can be categorized as employment-related, academic admission, and commendation or recognition, and performance evaluation.
A letter of reference. Letter of reference is normally more general in nature and not addressed to a specific requester. Often you will see these letters addressed as to whom it may concern or dear Sir, Madam, and these letters are most often given directly to the student and kept for future use. And situations where they are used tend to be character assessment, employment related, academic related, and general purpose.
Mhm.
And difference between them.
Is that all? Okay, thank you very much. Have you done? Yeah? So letters of recommendation are typically related to employment, admissions to institutions of higher education or scholarship. What? You have mistaken? Yeah? Eligibility. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you. Next group, please. Come. You should give us some examples, am I right? About recommendation letter. How should you write?
Structure of recommendation letter.
As a structure. Okay. Please.
At first, we should write
Structure. Okay, please.
on the recommendation letter. We should write first deadline,
Uh-huh.
then
The name.
name, title,
Mhm.
and then
Recipient.
company or school name.
Deadline. We should, instead of deadline, we should write down any company or any school. Yeah?
name.
Instead of the name, we should write, address, title,
Title,
state, and zip code.
State and zip code.
or email code.
Email code.
And then
Receipt.
recipient's name, his title, company address or school name and address, state and zip code.
Zip code.
Then we should write salutation. For example, Mr. Johnson, Dr. Johnson.
Okay, thank you. Next one.
And then, while we are writing a recommendation letter, we should start with the body paragraphs. For example, paragraph 1, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and body paragraph 3. In body paragraph 1, we can give information about the person or why, the connection between us and between and the person who is being recommended, and why we are going to recommend them to employment or to work or to a school. And in the body paragraph 2, we should give information about the skills and about the qualifications about a person who is being recommended. And in the third paragraph, we should give a reason and we should give some information about the skills of the person who is being recommended and how can we match it with the job which is being applied for.
Okay, thank you. And you will talk about what?
Summary and conclusion. So, this section of the recommendation letter summary gives us a brief summary of why are you recommending your person. And conclusion includes maybe your phone number and your email address. Instead of this, you can write your signature.
You can put your signature.
And, so that's all.
And that's all. Okay. So, in first place, what should we do in our recommendation letter? What should we write, students? Introduction. Then body parts.
Start with body paragraphs.
Huh?
Then summary and conclusion.
Summary and conclusion. What should we write in our introduction?
To whom we are writing.
Yeah, to whom we are writing. In body paragraphs.
But the details of the letter, why
Yeah.
are you writing
Yeah.
individual information about the person.
Why are you
Why
recommending this person? His characteristics,
qualifications and
qualifications, and skills. Yeah. Then, summary. A brief summary of why are you recommending this person, and conclusion. In conclusion, you should write phone numbers, email addresses, and your signature. Yeah. Thank you, Fazal. You can take your place. Please, girls, come. You will talk about recommendation letter and reference letter.
First of all, reference letter. This kind of letters are written by someone. The difference between a recommendation and reference letter. Recommendation letter is written for specifically qualities, characteristics, and capabilities of the person. And as for reference letter, is a letter of recommendation from a previous or current supervisor, professor, co-worker, peers, or personal contact who can describe the knowledge, skills. And this kind of letter, you can read like, I highly recommend this person, and I recommend you this person for, and these kinds of phrases are used commonly in reference letters.
Thank you.
So mine is recommendation letters. It's also similar to the reference. It's about it's a piece of writing letter that writer writes about the person's characteristics, abilities, skills that he or she is suitable for the particular job or activity. So now I want to read a sample of the letter to be very understandable for you and according to the rules on the blackboard. So I will begin. Dear Mr. Skywalker, I'm writing to recommend Layla Thompson. She worked with me at Acme Inc. Company as a senior product manager and reported to me in my position as VP of engineering. As an employee, Layla was always reliable and resourceful. During her time in my team, she managed to conduct high-impact user research. She is a delight to work with a team. I will recommend her to your company. If you have any question, you can contact me with phone number. It will be his or her own phone number. Then, thanks, Sarah Wong. And that's all.
Okay, I think it was very understandable. Yeah? If you haven't got any questions, the lesson is over. You may go, dear students.